everybody, and welcome. We are about to start Tell Me Why. I'll turn on a little bit more light. I look kind of fuzzy in the background there. There we go. All right. Yeah, we got a few people here. Nice to see y'all. Let me turn on the comments so I can see. Hi, where's Waldo? Hi, Hollyhock. So for those who just came over from Zanza, I'm going to play some more Tell Me Why. I'm not going to make more of a deal of it than that. If you want the summation of what's happened so far, I have that in the comments, so I think that should be accessible to you there. But this is kind of an intense game. It is about like emotional trauma and a transgender person trying to make it, not make it, but come back to a small town community after some time being away in a juvenile detention / rehabilitation situation. So curious, nice to see you. Glad you finally made it. I know it's tricky where you live and everything. So, all right, I'm going to try first try to get the share screen done. Okay, let me do entire screen. Screen one. Also share system audio. And there. All right. Let me know if you can hear the game, and also let me know if the audio level is all right between me and the game. I think last we saw Tyler and I forget his name, the young man who worked at the convenience store. They were kind of hitting it off. And Drew, hello. And we're going to continue. Let me grab my controller. Sorry, I'm eating while I play. I'll hopefully get this out of the way pretty soon.
This is the right spot.
You think it's possible Michael remembered it wrong?
Well, I've done inventory with him before, so yes.
Scuzzbopper want to say hi, but might skip tonight. Just got back from watching a long night. Might need something lighter. That's totally understandable. Oh yeah, they're at the.
Look, there's Michael.
They're at the cemetery trying to find a grave.
Lost in the chaos of history. What's that mean?
Not sure, but Michael should know.
Oh, sounds like you had a crazy time. Curious. Sorry to hear about that.
Anything?
Nah, just a whole lot of nothing.
I'm cooking best potatoes, and I just turned. Oh, I thought you said you just burned them. Don't require much attention.
No luck on my end. You?
Nothing. When did Michael's uncle die?
Last year. It was really
Honestly,
hard on him.
I forgot what we're looking for
He's
here.
still feeling it.
That's why you missed 3. Yeah, it's totally understandable. I know I play this at oddball times, and you're in a very different
Long
time
time
zone,
no
so
see.
totally
You
understandable.
want some company?
Come on over. Make yourselves comfortable. So, how are you holding up?
Everything's such a mess. I thought we'd almost be done packing by now. I'm so ready to put this place behind us. At least Mr. Hollywood Handsome over there is good company.
Funny how you never mentioned what your brother looked like before he got into town.
Oh, I just thought I'd surprise you.
Oh, I just looked at that one.
Hey, you do realize I can hear you, right?
Cover your ears. The grown-ups are talking.
We already did that conversation last
Anyway,
time.
girl, I know you're in it right now, but try not to let it get to you. Juna's gonna seem real boring after all this, huh?
Boring sounds so good right now. Binging terrible shows while my amazing roommate cooks something delicious.
Lewis. Wasn't he that fancy fisherman?
Yep. Eddie still watches reruns of the show he was on. Every once in a while, his face pops up. It's super weird.
Anyway, girl, I know you're in it right now, but try not to let it get to you. Unit's gonna seem real boring after all this, huh?
Bet. Short and simple. I like it.
Come on, there's only a handful left.
Anyway, girl, I know you're in it right now, but try not to let it get to you. Unit's
Boy
gonna
J
seem
West,
real boring
I'm
after all
how
this,
deep
huh?
am I into the game? I don't really
Boring sounds
totally
so good
know.
right now. Binging terrible shows while
This
my
is my
amazing
6th
roommate cooks something delicious.
stream of it, and I usually go between an
Alyson,
hour
you
to an
coming?
hour and a half.
I'll
That
be
gives
right
an
there.
idea. And also, I did. There's I think 3 chapters. I finished the first chapter, and I'm a little ways into the second one. Hollyhock, there's been a storm system making its way through my area since Christmas. It's supposed to be done Saturday night. I'm really hoping it will be because I'd really like not to have a migraine. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. It's been super cold here, like 15 to 20 below, and it paused just for us to get dumped on for a little bit, but it's been pretty tolerable. Where are you at, Hollyhock, if you don't mind saying? Due to the national outlawing of native religions and ways of life, much of our knowledge of the old ways,
Nah,
including
just a whole lot of
spiritual
nothing.
practice, have been lost. Blur to everlasting examples. You showed our parted and traditional ancestors. Oh, Southern California.
No luck on my end. You?
Nothing.
The 40-day party is observed 4 days after passing to pay respects. As far as I know, I'm just randomly wandering looking for a grave, but I'm sure I'll find it. I guess, Boy J West, I'm sorry, not know how to say your name. I guess the answer to the essence of your question is if you're hoping to watch this whole thing, you probably would want to go back before you start watching it live, unless you don't care what order you watch it in. Drew Harrison, it's been really warm here, but it's snowing currently and not supposed to be cold this weekend. Not last cold, but single
Anything?
digits, which is pretty
Nah,
cool.
just a whole lot of nothing.
You know, typically lately, the continental U.S. has been colder than Alaska during a lot of winters, but not this, well, not at least the last month or so.
No luck on my end. You?
Nothing.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that, Curious.
This might take a while. No dice. De Leon.
That's the one.
Don't tell me we missed her.
Hello, Mr. Eagle.
Kids, it's time.
Did Eddie just talk to them telepathically? Or no, this is a memory. Where are we? Also, you haven't been here before. The twins are telepathic and they see memories of the past, but she gets back today. She had me so tight before she had leaving off. Finally get to see her again. She hadn't just said bye. Well, I'm glad you guys
Wait, is this the one we called Big Crookedy?
The exact
get to see
one.
each other again soon.
Why didn't we call it Gnarls Branching? Total missed opportunity.
Because we weren't hip to basketball back then? Or CeeLo Green?
Damn. I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're 4 feet tall.
Oh, here we go.
Do we really have to go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
The day of the funeral. I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So, I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
So then we have to find her grave. Have we been?
I'm not sure if I should try to pronounce this. Man, I'm so rusty.
Anyway, girl, I know you're in it right now, but try not to let it get to you. Juna's gonna seem real boring after all this, huh?
God, boring sounds so good right now. Binging terrible shows while my amazing roommate cooks something delicious. Heaven.
Delicious food for tax returns?
You got yourself a deal, mister.
Wait, they said something about beyond the fence. Is hers in this fence?
Do you remember where she is?
No. And for what it's worth, I remember staring at the water during the funeral. Well, only a few steps in, and I'm already starting to regret this.
Alyson, please.
I'm not going!
Alyson, come back!
Yeah. Any hope that this would be easier than last time? Totally gone.
At least this time no one's sending me away.
I'm holding you to that. Afterwards, you and I had a moment over there by the totem, right? I wonder if we could see that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
So we're looking for her grave by a totem. Is that what they said?
Ty,
Dumb.
This is it. Right?
yeah. God, I think I need a second.
I'm gonna have a look around, okay? I'll be right back.
Yeah, all good.
This might take a while. This might take a while. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?
No. Oh, that looks. Yep, that's it.
Alyson.
Is that her?
What the hell was going on with you? What broke?
Why didn't you say anything? We were your goblins. You didn't have to do it all alone.
Tessa?
Kids, I wasn't expecting to see. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
From what I remember, I think she turned their mother into child services. And also she was talking about sending Tyler to conversion therapy camp.
When we pass on, our graves are all anyone has to remember us by. Letting hers just fall apart would be cruel. I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on our mother.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time. I was afraid that if things kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you the whole story back in the store, but I didn't want you to...
Enough with the excuses. What the hell happened to her? Why'd you turn your back on us?
Your mom was always just barely getting by, and over the years she burned a lot of goodwill. It got so bad, no one was willing to hire her. And the stress of that, well, it took its toll. I tried to help, but she pushed me away. She pushed us all away. In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had us until you threatened to have us taken away.
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She had you stealing for God's sake. Your mother never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us. A spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the woods. If she just settled down with someone instead of running around with married men, well, just ask Sam Kansky how much better that would have been for everyone.
Wait, what?
Oh God.
What happened between them?
I wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
Tessa!
All I know is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it. But I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't. I'm sorry, kids.
I get that Marianne wouldn't let you help her. But there had to be a better way to deal with it.
Sounds like she was more jealous than concerned.
Especially if she was having some kind of crisis.
She strikes me as a troublemaker. It doesn't...
You're right. There
Hmm.
were other things.
I'm not
I
100%
could have
sure
done.
she said that on
Better
accident.
things. I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I don't deserve your forgiveness, especially yours, Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
I have to know something first. Are you good with who I am?
I've been thinking about that since you came home. I believe that my life is better for having lived it by God's word. But I also believe we don't always understand what he's saying to us. I prayed for guidance, and seeing you standing here in front of me, such a strong and thoughtful young man, I think I have his answer.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
Tessa, I know the last couple of days have been heated. I'm up for a fresh start if you are, but it's not really up to me. Tyler?
I'm done losing people. And if we can't let people grow, then, What the hell
I
kind of
think
chance
Tyler
do we
noticed
have?
his mom saw who he was, but
Thank
she
you.
was scared to support him with
Both of
because
you.
she started being
Kids,
rejected by
I
society.
never knew your mother's whole story.
You didn't really
but
saw
it
that.
was obviously very painful. She always said you two were the only good luck she'd ever had. I'm going to try harder to forgive her.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of
I hope you can
confusion
as
over
well. If you two are in town tomorrow, come by the cafe. Lunch is on me.
how supportive she was or wasn't with him.
There gonna be coconut cake on the menu?
You know, I think there just might be. I'll see you two tomorrow then.
We'll be there. Come on.
That was something, huh?
Yeah, it was.
I had pretty much given up on her, but I guess sometimes people change.
I know. I feel like a total ass right now.
You shouldn't. She needed to hear all of that.
Yeah, you're probably right. Still, I might bring in a peace offering my first day back. Any ideas?
Jesus stuff?
Maybe I'll just finally bring back that book I borrowed 6 months ago.
Taking that still rejection is so much harder for trans kids not being supported. Yeah, for sure. I still don't have a. I mean, I think that I think that absolutely counts as rejection. I think you have to put your kids first, not worry so much about what society thinks. Or if you worry about what they think, worry about that after you've affirmed who your kids are. But I guess I understood her mom. I thought there was at least some mystery over whether her mom was supportive of Tyler
Not a bad view, right?
Yeah.
versus whether she was
I
just
get now why they put
lost it
cemeteries
for
in
other
nice
reasons.
spots. Takes a little bit of the sting off. Listen, I know this has been hard. I'm really grateful you saw it through with me. Fireweed was great, but there was no one really there for me like that. You know? You're the only one.
Hey, brothers and sisters, right?
Sorry,
But
it makes
it's
up my
been way
teeth.
more brothers than sisters lately, which is why I'm trying to say thank you.
You really don't have to.
You saved my life, Alyson.
Only for you to end up locked up in fireweed for the rest of your childhood.
Wait, are you still blaming yourself for that? Don't. It was my choice.
It's just... I stole your life, Tyler.
For those
And
who
then
weren't
I
here
totally
for it,
wasted it.
That's
she
not
stabbed her
true.
mom when she was
You're
about
on
to
your way
shoot
to
Tyler,
Denali.
and
Michael's
he
going to be a
took the blame
famous
for it.
chef. And what am I doing? Nothing.
You were just dealing with what happened the way that you needed to, all right? As soon as we figure this shit out, we're gonna sell the house, and you're gonna go to Juneau. You're gonna kick ass.
You make it sound so easy.
No. We never had a shot at easy. But we always pull through, right?
Yeah. You're right. Hey. Wherever Ranger Tyler ends up next, he better come down from the hills to visit us city folk every now and then. You hear?
For sure. And anyway, it's not gonna be for a while. We've got time.
Oh, yeah. Of course. We do.
Okay, curious. Yeah, her
So, I
intentions are
guess
still
we know
mystery
the
as more
story
responding to
now.
the theory.
Huh?
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was
Marianne
still
done with Delos.
unclear where their
Delos
mom
was
was
done
with
with
it.
her.
But yeah, I agree with your take on that
Maybe she was too proud,
theory.
but she worked so hard for so long. And when she reached the end of her rope, no one was there to help her. Not even Tessa or Eddie. And when she heard social services was coming, she
Gave up. But killed her kids? Really? I don't know. It still feels like there's something missing, right?
Yeah, something feels off of that story in general. Isn't it difficult to sell a house in
you're
rural
never
Alaska?
gonna
It could take
understand what
years.
was going through her mind. I'll bet
In
even
rural
she
Alaska,
didn't.
railroad could be. Yeah, Waldo, I'm with you on that. I'm not convinced she intended to shoot Tyler. I don't know. Even in their memory, it didn't seem
It's probably
clear.
always gonna feel that way.
Yeah, I think uncovering that is a big part of this game. I don't I'm not totally satisfied with the idea that she just up and decided to shoot Tyler because of the stress of that situation.
I'm gonna fall asleep the second I hit the couch.
You better rally. We still have to do some cleaning before bed.
Do we have to?
Hey, whoever packs the most gets the big couch tonight.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Alyson.
I'll get the fire extinguisher.
But yeah, some places in rural Alaska, you might just flatly never be able to sell a house. Uh-oh. Parallel games called Tell Me
Tyler,
Why. Like,
are you
wondering
alright?
if there's something we maybe. Yeah, for sure.
Alyson. Barn.
Stay there. I got it.
At first, I thought Tell Me Why, considering the open, was all about why he killed his mother. But obviously, that's not what it is. Yeah, a little late for. I guess it wasn't. That was a lot smaller fire than it looked like on the outside, I guess.
A guy. He smashed me in the face with the door.
What guy? What did he look like?
I'm not sure. I couldn't see straight, and he was all in black.
Why would someone try to burn down a barn?
I don't know. But I'm going to find out.
I might have found something.
He went looking under the rug?
Is that a box under the barn?
Yeah. What the hell? I think this is where the fire started.
So he was trying to burn whatever's inside?
We should check it out. I'm gonna need to remove a few more planks to get to it.
Where could we possibly find a tool to do that? Is that a box under the
No,
barn?
don't read the whole thing.
These planks look newer than the rest.
That corner used to be all dirt for chickens. She was always saying how she was going to make this place a real homestead. Little house on the tundra.
Yeah, that looked like, from what it looked at first, it looked like the barn was done for. Of course, I don't remember that well. Could I use? I think the title addresses the mom primarily, but also the community and people like Tessa, not Albany. Yeah, I think that's definitely true. There's a lot. This is basically just
None of the valuable stuff's missing.
a story about all kinds of mysteries and motivations. There's some tools there, but I don't think they're them. So I'm guessing I need like a pry bar or something.
Did he really have to smash everything? He went looking under the rug?
God, he really turned this place upside down.
That's what I like about this game is like nothing is really that on the nose. There's a lot of. It feels like real life where the people feel like real people, and it kind of defies easy answers, even what it's about. Come on, take. There we go.
I guess we know how he made the hole.
Oh, didn't you take that? Oh, it's probably just in my inventory or something.
Step back.
I'll be fine.
Well, I only know one person who'd bother to decorate a storage box like this.
Marianne. Let's open it.
All right, real quick. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be out of camera for a second. I'm just gonna grab some warm socks. I got some warm socks for Christmas, and I need them now. It's super cold down here. Also, because the game seems to have already set the theme that people aren't all what we might assume right off the bat, like the guy who was clumsy in his speech and Tessa not supporting but providing. Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts about this game. Sorry, I'm going to turn and put the socks on. Is
What a mess.
just how real and kind of nuanced all the characters are. I don't think you find a lot of characters this well written, even in like a lot of big movies. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, it's probably like -15 right now outside, and I'm in a basement right above a crawl space, so the cold just comes right through the floor and freezes my feet up. All right, let's look at this box.
What's that there?
Some kind of carving. Not sure what it is, though.
Hey, doesn't that carving look like the secret keeper from the Book of Goblins?
3 digits. Any ideas?
Oh,
Marianne was never really a numbers kind of person.
we got another puzzle.
I think we just need to break the lock. There must be something in here we can use to get it open, and preferably without destroying the box.
Huh, so am I supposed to look for a tool or look for a... It says cold outside. Oh, it's colder than it is in this game for sure, by a long shot. It's two totally different kinds of cold. There's like, it's snowy outside, but like just a little below freezing cold, and then there's like this, which is way colder than that. Right now, it like you step outside and it instantly hurts. Like my hands, I don't know if you can see on screen, my hands are all like red and peely just because the cold freezing them up so bad.
Where did he even come from? I didn't notice any cars on the way in.
He bailed behind the barn. After that, your guess is as good as mine.
Should
All right,
be
I'm
easy
trying
to
to
see where he went because of the snow, right? Unless, he was wearing hover shoes.
Yeah, thanks,
Hey.
David. Don't forget to like the
Doesn't
stream.
that carving look like the secret keeper from the Book of Goblins?
Yeah, it really does. Secret keeper from the Book of Goblins. Can I look at the Book of Goblins? Secret keeper. Oh, those just collect. Okay. Oh, cool. I'm last playing the game contest. Thank you. Yeah, this is. It's not usually going to be as cold down where they live as it is where we are, and even we're not nearly as bad as when you get to the central Alaska. Like Fairbanks is ass cold lately. It's been like -40, -50. But yeah, it still hurts when you go outside here right now. But down here, it's
Do you remember
a lot warmer.
anything
But
about
in
his
Juneau
face?
right now, it
I
snowed
couldn't
so
see it.
much.
He had a hood on.
It snowed so much that they like a bunch of boats were sinking and everything. Juneau's had a really hard time, and that's I think near where this is supposed to be, down on the Panhandle.
Trail ends here.
It looks like he jumped into the gully.
You think he followed it down to the lake?
Yeah, I mean, if he'd gone the other way, he'd have come right back to the house.
Had a thunderstorm this morning. Wow, that's one thing we don't have here a lot. Yeah, thunderstorms. We don't have like tornadoes or anything. I think the landscape makes it tornadoes impossible. I'm a little trapped here. Can you move? Just jogging in place. Move, sister. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure what to do. The game won't let me move in any direction. It was 65 here yesterday, but snowing now. Oh boy.
You still hurting?
Nah, worst case, I've got a nasty bruise.
And also, I'm trapped. Will you move? All right, let's see if I look at something, if it'll make the game progress. Okay, there we go. Yeah, as cold as it gets here, I still like a lot of Alaska's weather more than a lot of the states. I wouldn't want to have like tornadoes or hurricanes or...
You think he followed it down to the
Oh,
lake?
we already did
Yeah,
that.
I mean, if he'd gone the other way, he'd have come right back to the house.
And it doesn't get even though some of the climate's reversed in the winter, it doesn't get like desperately hot here in the summer. We had one year where it was like in the get up into the 80s, and like in our top floor of our house, it was like over 90 degrees every day. And that sucked because we had wildfires all over the place. You couldn't even open your windows because the smoke was so bad. I can't get down there. I'm trying to get around though. Okay, I'll look at that other spot over there. Look.
Hey, are there footsteps on the other side?
Yeah, that must be where he climbed out.
Well, he's
Here
long
in
gone.
South Africa, not much worry about natural disasters. I live right by Fynbos, which is literally adapted to burn. It's currently fire season. Huh. Oh, I missed the end of what they
He
said
must
here.
have hid his car in the woods somewhere that way.
Probably not the first time he's done that.
Well, I guess that explains how he knew his way around.
Yeah, he must have been out here visiting Marianne.
Yeah, I'm talking about Fahrenheit. I use Fahrenheit like an American. I had at least one snowfall in Michigan. 2 years ago, it got in the 90s every single day for 2 months, but last year I don't remember going over 90 once. Where are you again, roughly, Drew, if you don't mind saying? It's up to you if it's a privacy thing. I think I remember you saying you're out in the middle of nowhere. That's all I really remember. I think you've told me at some point. Watching the mountain opposite us burn. Oh, wow.
Why would anyone want to torch the barn?
I mean, we have been going around asking a lot of questions. Questions people don't seem to want to answer.
Sure, but arson? What could have spooked somebody that
New Mexico,
bad?
that's right. Okay, I don't know if we're going to get to where he's at, so let's focus on the box then. Am I able to get to the Book of Goblins here? Maybe that has a clue.
Just like we left it.
Oh, I still can't get in the door. All right, let's look at the box again. Yeah, look, like if you look at the ground, this looks like slushy, like it's barely freezing out. Pretty cool summers here, like only a couple weeks over 100, which is rarely. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't do living in like 100 degrees, 80 degrees. I'm done. Maybe you adapt, but I'm worthless when it's hot. Even you start getting into the 70s, I am very uncomfortable. Apparently, the
Did
house
he have
across the
to
road
throw
suffered a fire.
everything on the ground?
Back, like the same wealthy, no sign damage. That's good. There was a big old mountain. Well, it was a fairly small mountain by Alaska standards, but it was like big. It looked big, and it was really abrupt. Right at our town I grew up in was right at the foot of it, and it caught fire. The front of it did. I guess I was off at college at the time, but I guess it looked really crazy. You just saw like a big wall of fire on the sky. 80 degrees at night in Oklahoma during the summer. Yeah,
Hey.
I have no use for that.
Doesn't that carving look like the secret keeper from the Book of Goblins?
Okay, the secret keeper. Let's go to see if I can find the Book of Goblins and find the secret keeper. Not in the middle of nowhere, more off to the side. Okay, that's fair. Oh, but I couldn't get in that door. Yeah, we didn't have a bad fire summer last summer, but we've had a lot where they just, with climate change, they light up all over the place in Alaska now. Everything gets too dry.
He didn't try to get in here. Nothing's been forced open.
So he didn't try to get into the house at all.
Okay, but I'm trying to get into the house. A few years back, I was living across the road from a fire. Ooh, that would be rough. That one summer, I wasn't able to get up to my mom's
So?
house for
Still
a while
no sign
'cause
of him.
the road, either side of the road was burning, and it was all blocked off. Last fire number kept making lightning, which kept adding to. Oh wow, fire can make lightning. I don't disbelieve it. I just never heard of that. Okay, so I'm not going to get in the house and see the Book of Goblins, apparently. That mountain is beautiful. I visited Washington in the summer and got to see the Puget Sound. Yeah, I love, if I were to just pick a place to live, I think I would like to live in like northwestern Washington.
Where did he even come from? I didn't notice any cars on the way in.
I have
He
some
bailed
family who
behind the
lives there,
barn.
and it's
After
really
that,
nice.
your guess is as good as mine.
Should be easy to see where he went because of the snow, right? Unless, he was wearing hover shoes.
Asshole even dumped the drawers. Yeah, that'll break a lock.
Okay, that solves it then. I was hoping I could find some numbers and do a puzzle, but we'll do
Let's
this.
not waste time.
I still think, for the most part, Alaska is, except for being really cold and snowy, much more hospitable than a lot of places to live, especially everything gets warmer.
Fuck. That's rough.
Marianne, I'm sorry you're in this situation. I
This-
know
This
you
guy
feel
tried to push Marianne to get an abortion,
you make a great mother.
even
I
though
doubt
she
you
wanted
will
to keep
someday.
us.
But right now, we have to be sure we don't ruin 3 lives. My marriage hasn't been happy for some time, but she doesn't deserve this. But mostly I'm worried about you. People here talk, and I don't want you to have to go through that. I know money has been tight, but I'll do what I can to help you do the right thing. Just let me know how much you need. Oh. So the dude ransacked everything and then tried to burn it. That's try to guilt somebody and get an abortion because your
Guessing
wife
she
doesn't
didn't know
deserve
how much
to
of an ass he'd turn out to be.
find out. Dear Marianne, I need to see you again. I know how that sounds. I don't want you to think I chase after all the new girls at Delos Crossing. I've always taken my vows seriously, but something changed when I met you. Yeah, it sounds like you take your vows seriously. When we're together, I feel like I'm doing 80 down the highway with my lights off, and I never want to stop. I know it isn't right. We both have a lot to lose, but I need to be with you again. I hope you feel the same. Heart symbol. P.S. I bought you a little something for next time. I can't wait to see how it looks on you. Yeah, their dad is an asshole. I mean, obviously,
Doesn't look like he took anything.
I think you should have a right to have an abortion, and
That's everything.
you don't have
What
to
the
live according to
hell?
strict
So-
marriage, but
Marianne hid a box under the barn. Box full of letters from our deadbeat dad.
It didn't look like he tried to get into the house.
sounds
Yeah,
like
he
too
knew
many
to look in the
realistic
barn.
cheaters. Yeah.
He must have known they were there.
Or just knew our mother really well. He turned the whole place upside down and didn't take anything. All he wanted was that box.
And he was willing to burn down the barn to get rid of what was inside. You know what it all means, right?
That guy
Hey, Dunder
had
Mifflin.
an affair with Marianne, and he just tried to torch the evidence.
He must have heard we were clearing out the house. He was worried we'd find it.
You know, I
Wonder if it's the
can't
mayor.
shake the feeling I've seen him here before.
That would be a twist. Oh, we got a memory.
Why are we seeing this? I don't know about you, but I haven't forgotten anything about that night.
I would have said the same thing, but something felt different. I need to see the rest.
But you know what happens down there.
That's the thing. I'm not sure I do.
All right, let's go.
kind of work boot? Maybe fishing boots? This is where I tripped.
The Mad Hunter.
Oh, I wonder if the Mad Hunter was their dad.
There was someone here that night? In the woods?
No. It was just... I saw... Who the hell did I actually see?
I've met cheaters who talk like this about how they could never hurt their partner, so they're just going to lie and that this person is... Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. That's one road I've never started going down, but I can imagine. It's nearly 11:30. I have to work tomorrow morning, so I have to head out. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thanks for joining. I probably won't be going too much longer myself, but I'm going to try to do another 10 to 15 minutes, I think. But yeah, thanks for coming here and to Zanza. And I guess my show earlier. Yeah, I think David caught me 3 times today. All right, where's our memory? Did I come back too far down? Nope, it's down here. Where are you, memory?
He really didn't want us to figure out who he was.
Oh, on the dock?
He's
Okay,
been
let's
avoiding
try
us for 20 years, so. Hey, what are you doing?
Nope. They definitely want me to go on the dock. They turned me around. It seems like it's somewhere over here in this little grove down here, but am I pushing the wrong button? No, I'm holding down. Oh, there we go. Just by the tree.
Is there someone over there?
Mad Hunter.
What? No. That was the Mad Hunter.
What? What are you talking about?
That night, I thought I saw the Mad Hunter in the woods, but I guess it was just some asshole. Some asshole who just fucking stood there and watched while our mother chased me with a shotgun.
Do you think it was the same guy?
Maybe. I mean, it had to be him, right?
Maybe
They
the
were
mom was
wearing
trying
the
to
same
chase him
fishing
off.
gear.
Yeah, unless everyone who wants to mess with us is coordinating outfits.
And wait, he was here once before, wasn't he? A few days before Marianne died?
Maybe?
Hold on. Do you feel that?
Okay, where are we? Oh. Okay, now we're down by the dock.
Tyler, not there.
Our mother fought with someone on the dock about us. We need to know if it was the same guy.
But what if it's not that memory? What if it's... I can't go through that again.
We have to take that chance.
But do we really? I mean, someone just tried to burn our barn down.
Yeah, and that means we've got to be close to something.
I'm not going on that dock.
Just one more time, please.
There's always just one more.
Don't try to guilt
Every
trip her
time it
into
seems like we're done with this, something new pops up.
What if this is the only chance to figure out who our father is?
Then we go on living our lives without him, just like we always have.
Come on, we need to know the truth. For her.
What if I don't want to know the truth, huh? Did you ever consider that? No. You just push and push and...
You have to take responsibility for your part in Marianne's death.
Ooh.
What? How can you say that to me?
I didn't. But I did, right? Earlier, to Eddie. But I swear I didn't just say that to you.
So we can't even trust our own voices now?
God, I don't know.
Okay, good. That didn't sound like him. I'm glad he didn't say that.
I'll do it. Let's go.
Yeah, even though it's like a supernatural premise, it's really it seems evocative of what it'd be like to try to go trigger memories.
We can do it.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot. Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
I told you that would happen.
We almost had it, though. That was us watching Marianne fight with that guy. Try to focus on him, right? Don't think about anything else.
So you're here to make sure I've been keeping my mouth shut? I don't owe you anything.
You've been a little all over the place lately.
All over the place? I've just been trying to survive. If you want to make sure I don't get desperate, you could help us out. Lend me some money.
What happened? Why did it stop?
I can't, Tyler.
But we were so damn close.
I'm sorry. But I'm done.
Oh, Alyson doesn't want to.
That's
Why
it?
it's hard to remember.
You're just giving up, just like that. You can't do this. We owe her.
Marianne is gone, Tyler. And nothing we do is gonna change that.
Don't go, please. You can't keep running from this alley, or it's only gonna get worse.
Oh shit.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot. Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
There's no money.
I've never asked you for anything, but right now they need you.
It's not gonna happen.
I've got everything I need to nail your ass in that barn.
And just what do you think happens after that?
What do you mean?
Well, if those kids have a father, you really think there's a court out there that'll let you keep them?
No! You have no claim to my children. Get the hell off my property, now! If you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Alyson?
I'm going to kill you.
No. No.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you.
I thought that was the end of chapter 2. It felt like it was building to it. Ouch. Man, the ends of these are really tough. So I'm going to stay on a minute and let the credits roll, and I think they say more about your decisions in the game and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in watching that, we'll keep going. Yeah, it's very heavy. So if I'm picking this up right, is it leaving us to wonder whether it was the dad the mom was about to shoot when Alyson stabbed her? I mean, that'd be way off remembering that. Tyler felt relieved when Alyson chose memory of the house. 58 chose Tyler's memory. 42 chose Alyson's. Tyler felt hurt when needing time when Alyson refused the house showing. 34 accepted, 66 refused. Alyson felt hopeful about becoming a family when Tyler forgave Eddie. I think from what they're saying, I picked all the majority decisions, I guess. Eddie was touched by Tyler's forgiveness. 80 forgave Eddie, 20 didn't. Michael was heartened by Tyler's compliment. 80 accepted Michael's compliment. 20 turned down Michael. 81 forgave Tessa. 19 didn't. I guess a lot of these are more normal decisions than I thought. I always felt like this was a little bit of a conflict over these, but wow, that is rough.
There's something else.
Is this like a
Look
preview
at
for
this.
chapter 3?
What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
I think the crafty goblins have one more hatch to sneak through.
Let's go.
Yeah, the endings of these, holy cow, are very intense and emotional. Well, I guess that's it this time. Sorry, I kept getting cold one step after the other, so I had to put a blanket over me. But thanks everybody for showing up. This has been I've enjoyed sharing this with you. It's hard to call it like fun or whatever all the time. But yeah, this is to get you to buy the next one and not give up. Yeah, I've already bought all 3. They had them on sale, so I got them all at once. So we'll definitely pick up part 3 next time. If not on Wednesday, definitely by Thursday. I'll do one or both of those days. So thanks everybody. It was very intense, very emotional, but it's a fun game. But sorry, I'm a little, it's a little hard to come off of and just start talking, but yeah, thanks again, Curious, for the recommendation. I'm glad you can make it. I totally understand when you can't, but thanks everybody and have a good night. I'll see you next time.